Yo guys, what is up? This is New Icon, and I want to welcome you back to this channel, this almost completely dead channel. I don't know how regular I'm going to be able to show up here. Just time has just been so out of the loop for me. I've been so busy with work and trying to maintain Crush Pop Productions, especially since this year we have so much going on. There's going to be so much stuff coming out this year. I've just been so overwhelmed. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. You can see a hint over here of something. We've got something cooking for March of this year. Something I'm really proud of because I don't know, some of you guys who follow me or some of you guys who have known me for quite some time know that in 2012 I tried to launch a paint line with a couple of guys and that fell through fairly quickly. We couldn't reach agreements on stuff. And just recently, back in November of 2018, we started talking again, and we finally came to an agreement, signed terms, and all that goodness. So something that we ended up doing was came to agree on the release of a range of paints. We call them Cult Craft. They will debut in March. Pre-orders open up on January 28th, which is I think just like 4 days from now. There's just so much stuff, so much stuff coming out. The inaugural line is going to be 15 paints. They'll be individually sold for, and here, I'll just move over here so you can get a good look at them. They'll be sold in batches of 15 in a collectible, or I guess like a limited edition box set. The box set's going to include a brush, a set of palette sheets, not an instruction booklet, more like an introduction booklet with a couple of tips and tricks and stuff like that, and the paints. So it's pretty rad. Then the 10 ml bottles will individually sell for $249, and that will all be available on my website, or the Crush Pop website rather, cultofcpop.com. That's CVLTOVCPOP.com. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked about it. It's been getting a lot of really good positive attention, and I'm just so stoked. We're gonna launch the first 15 paints, and then after that we'll be unveiling 5 washes, and then after that we'll follow it up with 10 new colors paints for the range. And Cult Craft is actually going to be introduced as its own brand. There's already so much. I mean, fuck, man, Monolith has blown up. We've got a lot of authors on board. We've got a lot of books coming out this year. A lot of stuff with Crush Pop too. We've got Gormageddon coming out during Q1 of this year. A remastered version of 1944 Combat Shock. There's just so much stuff coming out, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if you want, you can head over to facebook.com/Crush Pop Productions if you want to know more. We're also on the Twitter. Just look for CVLT OVCPOP, and then the website as well. But the main thing on this video is trying to get you back up to speed with my hobby. I haven't really done much, but I have been able to get a few things done. There's still a shit ton of stuff on my work desk. It's crazy. Right now I've been trying to paint up a lot of stuff for 100 Kingdoms Warband, which is the old defunct game by Black Orc Miniatures. But before I get into that, I want to talk about this little project I did for something called Super Chibi Swap, which is run by Nataku, the guy who runs Midnight Heroes, and was basically kind of like a random swap event where you paint a mini and you get a mini. I will go ahead and actually show you guys the one that I received. It's pretty rad. It's a nice little diorama with a detachable figure on his base. Pretty cool. And there's the figure. I dug it. I'm blown away at how people are able to paint chibi figures. I've always kind of looked at them dauntingly and just thought, like, I can't do it. So I tried to challenge myself, and I told Nataku, yeah, I'm down to do this. And I think it came out pretty well. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. There was a lot of like crafting involved in this bad boy. So this is like a diorama piece that I did. And it's supposed to be kind of like a bandit guarding his loot from an attacker. And then I bought this set of like animals at Walmart. And I bought them because I needed a couple of tigers and cheetahs for 100 Kingdoms, because those are units they have. This is the tiger. And what's cool about this guy is that this guy was completely painted using the Cultcraft stuff that's coming out in March. And yeah. This guy also was painted. He's a miniature from the Black Orc miniatures line for 100 Kingdoms. And he was painted using the Cultcraft colors. Very, very cool model. This is for the Panthera tribe. But anyhow, back to this bad boy. So this was from, I forgot the range. I think it's by the same guys that do Flames of War, Battlefront, I guess. I don't know. They make these like terrain pieces. So I added one here, added a tree from the same range. It's like a set of 3 on a single base, and I ripped one off and put it here. And then I think this was from Pegasus Hobbies, this crate. And then all of this stuff, I used Glitterific as well as glitter for the gold treasure stuff. And then I actually got the diamonds, the crowns, and the chains from Michaels. And I just thought I would add it in to make it look a little more realistic. And you can see like the snow effect of basically the snow falling on top of all that stuff and on top of our characters here. Let's see if I get some attention on this guy back here. And then this guy turned out to be a favorite of mine. This mini is really cool. And there is the bear. He was painted and then washed and then dry brushed. And then just snow effects sprinkled on top and then sealed with the spray glue, which is like PVA and water. But let me kind of move out so you can see the whole thing in one. Focus, there we go. So yeah, I really am happy with it. I really hope that the person who gets it really likes it. I'm quite proud of myself with how it turned out. Especially this area here. I was afraid it was gonna look rather shitty, but it turned out to look really, really good. So yeah. And then as far as painting stuff goes, I'm trying to get back on track with Age of Sigmar. And I have a really big collection of Stormcast Eternals. So this one is finished, and this is kind of the idea or the overall look I want to go with these guys. And the plus to this is that these guys come in a gold plastic, like they're coloring their plastics now, which I think is fucking awesome. Because I am the world's laziest painter. So the gold you see on this guy is actually from the original plastic. It was just covered with Nuln Oil wash. And that's it. So just base coated the fuck out of this guy and washed it with Nuln Oil, and he's done. Like, that's it. I'm actually really happy with this guy. So this is the color that I'm going with. And as you can see, I do paint my stuff in parts. Like I do one area and I move on to the next. That's just, it's how I it's how I paint. It's worked for me for a long time, so I thought I'd just, you know, if it works, you know. There's this guy here. I'm still working on the banner he's carrying. But yeah, with the 100 Kingdoms stuff, I do also have like this Wuxia warrior. He's finished. I'm using MDF bases on these guys. And then I've got other guys like this. This is from the Bushido faction. This is a fucking archer, Jesus. And there's some other cool models in the group. This is probably one of my favorites from the faction, the samurai. And then the spearman's another really cool one. So I'm trying to get a lot of these guys, the Bushido faction, the Panthera tribe, and the Kingdom of Avalon, which I don't have any models for. So I'm actually going to be using the Rune Wars models for the Knight guys. I don't even know what they're called. But this is one of them. They look pretty fucking cool though, so if it works, it works, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thought I would go ahead and just share some of this stuff with you, let you know what I've been up to. But yeah, anything you guys want to know about Crush Pop, you know, I'll put a link in the description to the website. You can learn more about the paints at on Facebook. We have the full color list there. And like I said, the pre-orders go out in a couple of days. January 28th, they'll be live on the website, and then they are available in March. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to catch you guys next time. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be soon, hopefully. Thank you guys. You guys know how much I love and appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, for staying subscribed. I really, really, really appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Take care, everybody. Be kind to one another, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.